Mr. Speaker, I see hate. Mr. Speaker, I see bitterness. Mr. Speaker, I see acrimony. Mr. Speaker, I see animosity. And Mr. Speaker, I see a man completely out of control. Completely out of control, Mr. Speaker. That is what I see. And that problem is not a new problem to me, you know. I was aware of the tendency for the Honourable to go out of control since 1987.
I went to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago in August 2003 as a Minister of Government in Trinidad and Tobago, a PNM Minister, and told him that there was bid rigging taking place in UDCOT. What the Commission of Inquiry is looking at is 10 times worse than what happened with Piako Airport. And it's even more brazen.
What they are doing, taking taxpayers' money, your money, through a subcontract, through Valdez and Tory, to pay a firm in Washington to get Jennings to say what they want to say against Jack Warner.
Jack Warner a few weeks ago alleging that Prime Minister Patrick Manning hired the Washington DC-based firm Sanitas International to dig up dirt on him during the election campaign. For many, it's the first time hearing of this firm, Sanitas, but the company is no stranger to these shores and to the government. Sanitas International was hired directly by former UDCOT chairman Calderhart in October of 2009, ahead of the opening of the National Academy for the Performing Arts and CHOGM 2009. Sanitas partner Christopher Harvin is seen in this footage sitting in the company of former UDCOT Chief Corporate Officer Nilando Rampol at the opening of Napa last year. UDCOT has confirmed that Sanitas was in fact hired. Why? To improve UDCOT's image. UDCOT at the time would have been coming under intense scrutiny following revelations made during the Commission of Inquiry into the construction sector. But many questions emerge about their visit. CNC3 understands that Sanitas officials stayed at the Hyatt Hotel at government's expense. Their work permits are also a source of concern if in fact they obtained any. But was Sanitas also hired to help the PNM dig up dirt on Jack Warner or anyone else? And was it done at state expense? Sanitas is answering none of these questions, telling us we maintain strict confidentiality regarding our clients, former clients, associates, and the nature of our business with them. Government ministers, we understand, like Trade Minister Mariano Brown, facilitated the Sanitas team aboard one of the cruise ships during one of the summits last year. When asked about his involvement with the firm and what exactly they were hired to do, Mariano Brown distanced himself immediately.
I certainly didn't, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry did not rent out a conference room for any company called Sanitas.
So
thank you.
You're not aware that
I don't know anything. I don't know anything you're talking about. I answered you the first time, second time, and the third time. I did not know anything.
For CNC3, I'm Kamal Georges.
Argue your case. Everybody has a chance to do it. But not like my good friend. The minute you oppose my good friend, Mr. Speaker, the minute you oppose my good friend, he gets very, very angry. And if you oppose him strongly, Mr. Speaker, he becomes a raging bull. And that is what this government is not prepared to act. That is what it was. We just were not prepared to accept that.
If this country cannot call to order its Prime Minister and his cabinet and his political party to say we are not accepting that, then God help us.